I popped onto the Earth Awakenings Discord channel here the other night, just to see if anyone of those could predict my observation or the drawing I've seen from my observation. That lasted for about 3 hours and 45 minutes. So yeah, it took a while, but I'm not going to do all of that now. I will do a short go through it, and I will post the entire thing later after I post this, the unedited one, if you're bothered to see 3 hours 45 minutes 47 minutes. Yeah, but before that we have someone who wanted to chime in on this in my comments, and he didn't choose the one video that he should have, because this is the video that I'm referring to, that observation with the sunrise through the turbines. So he went to this video to comment, and I'm not, yeah, plain reality, of course, and that flat map. There isn't much to say here. He has 147 subscribers to nothing. It's been around for a while, but there's nothing here. He says he has something on Twitter or TikTok or whatever, but who cares? But now this plain reality guy is going to make a presentation on not Earth Awakenings, but Aether Cosmology Discord. I have no idea what that is, but he is going to record it. So possibly sometime after this we will have a one-on-one, either live or recorded. So stop there. So please just hang around and we'll see. But for now, we'll go through some of that, where it goes, Earth Awakenings Discord thingy. So let me put on this so I can hear myself in the video. Now I recorded this, so there will be this window exactly the same but smaller down there. May seem a bit confusing with a double up, but yeah, that's the way it is. So again, it is 3 hours and 47 minutes, but I'll just do the highlights, and as I said, entire video will be posted later after this for those who are that way inclined. May I cut in for a while now? It's been quiet, so if anyone can hear me.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you. What's your screen name? Introduce yourself to the class.
Tommy Grenvold. I'm down there somewhere.
Welcome, Tommy.
Hey, I was listening before and jumped in and talking about the flat Earth. So I'm actually making a video doing some research, and I am a glober. I'm going to say that first. So stay honest, guys. It's the easiest part. No one's going to have me asking if I'm a global flat earther, but many times I have heard flat earthers asking for evidence for a globe Earth. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. If what I think is evidence for a globe Earth, or if maybe it's flat Earth evidence. So yeah, because flat earthers say that it works exactly the same as the globe. That is also what I'm asking for, plain reality. Or he said it's the same. I didn't ask him, he just said it. So seeing there's so many people here, and hopefully someone can help me. What do you think?
Of course, that's what we're here for.
Cool.
So do you draw your conclusion based on your own evidence, or are you relying on other people's evidence, like the government?
Yeah, typical. You just have to bring the government in this, or NASA, but I don't think they do it here. But yeah, it's all the government. It's they. First of all, I'm from Norway, so I don't care about your government. That being said, I don't trust mine either, so what the hell? No, this is my own. All my own. My own observations. So I've been a part of this circus now for about 7 or 8 years. And let's skip on a bit. Evident.
Know of all those people that you mentioned, but yeah, if you want to present it, I think we're kind of between topics at the moment, so it seems like we could shift to this.
Yeah, it was quite for a while, so yeah. But I need some permission to stream here or something. You can't stream to this channel, it says.
Oh, okay, yeah. If you want to share your screen, I'll give you the role you need.
Yeah, thank you. I do have some problems with the screen sharing by some reason. I don't think Discord liked me because I set to share my screen. And even though it says screen, it just, whenever I changed my photos or something, it just didn't happen. So many times during that, I had to stop sharing screen, start sharing screen. So if you see that in the long part video, that's, Discord. So can you see my screen there? It's just a drawing in Paint. Simple drawing.
Yep. We see.
Yeah, so I don't know if you're probably more with feet and stuff, so not meters, I guess. So, do you see my arrow also on my pointer?
Yeah.
Cool. I was standing down here in the left corner, about 71 feet above the sea level, and I was watching some wind turbines that are 1,066 feet above the sea level. So pretty easy stuff, right? I'm just have something that 15 times taller than me, some distance away. But now they're starting already to be some what they call trouble or something. They don't agree with everything. And as far as I can see, there's still been no flat earthers who can make a prediction about how this would look in my photo. I have done this for 6, 7, 8 years, and I can predict that pretty easy on the globe, but I still need some predictions for the flat Earth.
So this isn't to scale, obviously, but
No, of course not.
this
No,
is
no,
an
no,
ortho.
no.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no to scale, no. The height is to scale, but not the distance.
Okay, and this is an orthographic view.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So according to the Earth predicted curvature, are you also including atmospheric effects and whatnot in your observation?
Excuses already. Well, I have done this on all 4 seasons with the warm water, warm, cold air. So there really isn't that much difference. There's
Okay, do you know the difference? Do you know there would be a problem looking from orthographic versus looking directly in front of you?
This is so damn typical. Yeah. So in orthographic, I could point out my line of sight right here. In my observation, it would need to go from me down and then up again, up here. So yeah, orthographic is a pretty nice way to show something like the line of sight. Yeah, sure. Well, you guys said that, but this is just the data, the how it was situated in the real world. So using those data, it should be possible for making predictions on how this would look over a flat Earth. That's what I've been waiting for 6, 7 years.
Okay, why don't you walk us through the exact technical details if you have time, since this is your diagram?
Sure, just ask. What do you want to know? Crickets. Again,
okay, well,
I see that VLC is coming out pretty loud there, so I'm going to turn that a bit down. Probably like that. Again,
Okay, well, apart from this, is this your only evidence, or do you have other corroborating evidence?
of course, if you have only one evidence, just start digging that hole right away. This is the one I've been struggling most to get an answer to about the flat Earth, if it fits or not.
Wait, what's the question?
Oh, someone else chiming in. What's the question? How this observation would appear over a flat Earth in my photo. I have done photos of this, but I would like to know the flat Earth prediction.
Yeah, why can't it happen? I'm trying to figure out what's the observation.
You could just hear the IQ thumping in his head. Again, this is me standing down the left corner, here, 71 feet above the sea level. And the top of the wind turbines are 1,066 feet above the sea level. I haven't set the distance here because I would like to know how far away I'm going to go to that later. But just the prediction about how this would appear in my photo some distance away.
You can't. I mean, if the very second, right? You got that distance. You have no idea what the distance is.
Yeah, I do.
Right.
Yeah,
all right. So you know the distance, but there's a question mark. Why?
I should have done this before, but I should have asked, but then it would give it away because I would like to know how far away it was because before those turbines had below my eye level, but that would give away that I have them below my eye level. So I chose not to say that at that point. I should have, but nah. I could reveal it, but let's say this. When I'm standing 22 meters above sea level, my eye would be 22 meters on that hill over there. But that hill is 175 meters, and the top of the turbines are 325.
All right, so how do you know that image that you're looking at, that's whatever distance away that is some kind of top secret thing, gotcha,
no.
whatever it is. How do you know that image isn't shrinking, going up, or compressing?
I mean, as startled, just pre-debunking, just throw every excuse they have onto it before anything else.
We don't even know the distance, dude.
I'm going to find... I didn't put it there. It's 68 kilometers or 42 or 43 miles.
Okay.
68 kilometers. But again, if the Earth... this is what I'm struggling about with the flat earthers. If I'm standing here, this is 22 meters or 71 feet. When I'm looking over the other side, this should be my eye level. I should be looking into that hill. And the top of that hill and the turbine should always be well above my eye level. I'm kind of get away there, but yeah, I have to give them something. Just kick their ass or something, but yeah.
Or
I mean, so you're thinking that
the drawing what you saw?
Oh, just 2 or 3, just yeah. Go flat Earth right away.
You're under the thinking that. Sorry. So you're under the thinking that the objects. I know. I'm getting another call. Go ahead.
So you think you're supposed to see the hill above your eyesight, above the horizon, I guess?
Yeah, because it's I don't. Yeah, this is 15 times, so this is 7 times taller. 8, 7, 8. That's 15 times taller. So yeah, I should be looking up at it.
Yes. Like you're supposed to be looking up at it.
Yeah, that's perspective, isn't it? That everything converges down to eye level, but not below it, right?
Is the drawing what you saw, or what you think you should expect to see?
No,
I'm
this
confused.
is just the data. This is my height and the height of the turbine. And the distance is again 68 kilometers. That's 42 or 43 miles or something like that.
And you were
This
looking
is
down
just to give
below
us
your.
height.
That was two of you again.
The picture's just to give us heights.
Yeah, this is just the data.
Yeah, he took the
Okay.
observation, right? And he went off of like absolute heights from whatever distance he measured, and
Yeah.
then he turned around and put it on a flat baseline.
Yeah, of course it is a flat baseline. What else should I use? Earth is flat, isn't it? So this is about asking for if anyone could make a prediction of how this would appear in, as you say, perspective seen from my camera. Taking the distance
Give me
of
2 moments. I'm going to jump on my computer.
yeah, that guy right there. Risk Sky, something like Risk Sky. Yeah. I'm going to fast forward a bit to his presentation a bit later, but he actually did a not half bad job. It's not right in any way, shape, or form. Please misunderstand me in the right direction, but yeah, I'm going to give him credit. He's the first one who ever had a shot at this, so well done, Risk Sky, something.
I'm just confused. So you claim you made this observation and you seen it below your horizon, below eye level?
You claim this and you claim that. Yeah, I have photos to prove it.
Or something?
Probably merch, yeah.
Can you share those observations with us, please?
That's the point. That's actually the thing I've been waiting for now for 6 or
That's the
7
gotcha.
years. I'm waiting for the flat Earth prediction. Yeah, that's the crux of the entire thing here. I'm not going to reveal my photo as I wait for the prediction. That's spoiling. That's not what I'm after. Because I don't want to show everything first and then, oh no, that's not how it works. If anyone knows how the flat Earth is supposed to work, there should be very easy to make a prediction. Yeah. And as I said, coming to later also, before this, they were talking about some other stuff, and I've been listening to talk about gravity or everything else that you should, thick books readers. No, this is back to basic. This is simple, done with both feet on the ground. So this should be the easiest thing for a flat earther, really.
So you have the photo, you're saying, and then you're gonna show it to, or you're waiting for predictions. Then you have the photo, and you're trying to get someone to predict what the photo is.
This is Geo. I think he's the owner of that Discord channel, Earth Awakenings, and I would say that channel is not half bad. It's not that dogpiling, screaming, all of that. It will be a bit worse later. I'm not going to show all of it, as I said, but I'm just going to do the basics now and skip to Rick Sky. But it's not the worst channel I've been at. Good job, Geo. Yep.
So you want us to predict how we should see this scenario if it's on a flat Earth?
Yeah.
Well, you
exactly.
can't do
So
it.
Tommy,
You can't do it with
quick
flat
question.
or globe. Like this whole little experiment doesn't work because you can't even do it with the globe.
Oh, sweet mother. Yeah, I
Because
can do that in 10 seconds.
you're asking for like a white swan, and then you're like,
I
look,
can do my predictions in 10 seconds. Yeah.
But
There's
Tommy,
another one here,
would you
this
be
one
willing
here.
to acknowledge that photograph that you take would change over the course of the day?
First of all, that guy who said you can't predict it. Of course we can. It's the easiest part ever. I've been doing this for 7 years. And that second guy there that will change. Yeah, I cover that. I have, as I said before, I've done this over all the different seasons. And there is
And it
really
looks
not much
exactly the
difference.
same each time.
That's just a pixel or two different, yeah.
That's interesting because, I mean, we got plenty of guys on the Globe Science side that would say you should expect actually that the image should change. Now, you might be in a certain area that is not sort of subject to too much turbulence as far as the refraction index, so it might be a bit unique in that case.
Just south of Oslo, Norway. The worst part is that guy sounds like an Australian, and Australian flat earthers are, yeah. Back to that one. Same with that plain reality guy. Let's see if I can get this back here, because he is asking for some predictions. And I did one for him, but then he got to ask for more. So, yeah, South Australia. He's also an Australian flat earther. I really don't get it. There must be something wrong with those guys. Something more wrong than other flat earthers. Oh, yeah. I can show everything later, but as I said before, I can do the predictions on the globe in a matter of seconds or a minute. So it's not impossible.
So you're 23 meters above sea level?
22, yeah, 21, 22 meters, yeah.
And you're
looking at the wind turbines, 325. That's just about 15 times my height.
But you said it's how far away is it? 68 kilometers.
Yep.
Okay, let's think about
the distance.
I see Rick's guy is sharing his screen now, so I'm going. Yeah, I'm just gonna find it there. Oh, I'm doing it late, but I'm gonna show some of his predictions in a bit. I'm gonna stop mine.
Well, you could keep your two so we can see.
No, could you leave yours up? I need that image.
Yeah, you can keep. We can do as multiple. You can leave yours up if you want.
Yeah, he needs to take a screenshot and stuff of mine to use in his. So again, I'm gonna show that a bit later. Okay, yeah, cool. There. You see it now?
Okay, Tommy. Let's say put yourself in the position we're looking off into the distance.
Come on. Well, this is typical flat earthers again. If you can't explain it, just throw some stuff out there.
Oh wait, someone wanted to go? Go for it.
I think that was a hot mic.
I'm not sure. I'm really not sure that was a hot mic.
Maybe.
Okay, so Tommy,
yeah.
Tommy, when you're looking off into the distance, right? How far is the horizon in your opinion?
To be really honest, the horizon in my image doesn't really have to do anything. The horizon is not a part of my observation. Yeah, same thing again with this plain reality guy. He was obsessed with my horizon. What does inferior do to horizon? The horizon in my video is, or photos are behind the island of that lighthouse. So there's just no horizon here. It's somewhere behind those rocks, behind that island. So horizon doesn't play anything in my video or photo or observation.
Okay, wait, can you see?
It's what's behind it.
Can you see the wind turbines looking in towards them from the vantage point?
When flat earthers have something on their brain and you are not a mind reader, this is hard. This is tough. Say again, please.
Okay, when you put yourself, where are you standing in your image, Tommy?
Down in the left corner.
Okay, perfect. So.
Oh, perfect. This guy sounds smart.
When you're in that left corner and you're looking outwards towards the wind turbine, can you see them with your naked eye?
No, they're too small. Yeah. The blades of the turbines are like everything else. This is a wind turbine. It's not a really big thing, so no, I can't see them with my naked eye. My camera is a Canon EOS 70 Mark II with a 400mm zoom. It's actually a 1.6 crop factors. It's a effective 640mm zoom.
Okay, perfect. Can you?
Okay, perfect.
Use any optical equipment to capture those turbines?
The camera, yeah.
So your eyes can't see it, but your camera can, right?
Those turbines are really skinny. Those are they are, yeah. The towers are skinny as hell. So no, I can't see them with my bare eyes.
And can you remind me of the distance between you, the observer, and that wind turbine?
68 kilometers or something about 42, 43 miles.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah. So this guy likes to sound smart for some reason. Wait for it.
So you're looking for a prediction based on your diagram for what the photo looks like that you've taken, and then you're going to either review.
So now I switch to the one with the distance on it.
Reveal the photo after somebody does a prediction.
Yes,
or
that's the plan.
Wait, Tommy. So it's 68 km away. We're 22 meters above sea level. How much Earth curve do you expect?
Another smart guy. So when I'm answering this, he doesn't like the answer. I haven't calculated that Earth curve. That doesn't matter.
You said it matches.
On a globe, that's the horizon is geometric, right?
Let's say just
you can do it in seconds.
111 kilometers is 1 degree. So this is about 2/3 or something of a degree, something between half and 2/3 of a degree.
To me, it's looking like this wouldn't be possible only if it is a flat Earth.
Of course it would, because it's a flat earther, but yeah, do the maths. Well, they did the maths, but yeah, you know how that works.
This wouldn't be possible on the globe.
Yeah, sure. Just
because Earth curve.
Then I said, if you guys know how a flat Earth is supposed to work, this would be so easy to make a prediction of. That's what I'm asking for. That's what I've been asking for.
Wait, I'm
6 years
confused.
now.
If you're not making any sense, but
of course I'm not making any sense.
Why would the Earth curve not matter if what you're seeing, if they think it's flat, right, and they went out and observed that, why would their observation be different from yours?
Again, the Earth curve is about 2/3, between half and 2/3 of a degree.
What he wants is absolute claims to why I see what I see. That's what he's asking for.
Oh, okay.
Well, if he's 22 meters above sea level, there's gonna be. If he's 68 kilometers away, there's got to be some Earth curve there. How much is that? Does anyone know? You said you didn't even calculate that.
I can show you.
But he did. He already said he did it within seconds. This is just like him getting you
this
to
is
commit.
The observation from where I was.
Argue against you based on his observation. He's trying to get you to commit to white swan, right? And then he's going to say, "Well, this is a black swan."
All right. Yeah. I just want to know how much curve.
Now, to be honest, I don't know if that was shown on that Discord channel or not. This is just my recording of my OBS. So, as I said before, I had some problems with sharing my screen on Discord. So I really don't know if this is shown or not. I think it is. Yeah, there it is. From where I took the observation to the turbine to 1 degree here. So that's just about half or 2/3 of a degree.
You're saying degrees, but how much?
5 seconds back. So we are confused again with the curvature. You measure curvature in degrees, not meters. 1 degree here. So that's just about half or 2/3 of a degree.
You're saying degrees.
Yeah.
But how much meters of Earth curve are you looking through?
You don't measure curvature in meters. You measure curvature in degrees. You don't look at the tachometer in your car to see how fast you're going. I was lost, but as I said, you don't watch the tachometer to see how fast you're driving.
I mean, there's one way you could calculate with degrees.
Yeah. So what's going to happen here? Now they're going into drop as in just 8 inches per mile squared, and what I should see from the tangent drop down and everything should be gone. And yeah, and then they want me to use just add up with the height of me and then use 8 inches per mile squared, just adding the 21 meters. So we're going back and forth for that for a while, and I'm going to just cut over to where Risk Sky is doing his presentation.
I would suspect that, especially when you're talking about, 60 kilometers, I think you said 60, 70 kilometers, that's a very, very far distance. So one thing that's going to happen is the mountain or the hill here and the position of the wind turbine is going to be shrunken down considerably because you're so far away. So you're not going to look up to see it. You're going to be looking near eye level to see it because it's lowering and shrinking due to perspective. And then there's going to be a cutoff point of how far you can see on the ground layer. And I think that has to do with different conditions. On some days you can see more of the ground layer, on other days you can see less of it. So if you
ground layers, all of this. So again, I'm going to credit him for actually doing this. So Risk Sky, if you see this again, thank you so much for doing it, because you are the first one in over 6.5 years, 6.5, yeah, something like that, who actually tried to do this. But you're oh so wrong. Sorry.
You can only see, let's say, 30 miles of the ground layer, and this is and your wind turbine's at 40 miles, well, then you're definitely going to have some amount of it optically obscured, optically cut off, because you can only see 30 miles of that ground layer.
So if you see here, this is the hill with the turbines on it. He just make a screenshot of my observation. So I think this is shadow zone or something in the, yeah. I see he actually uses SketchUp, the same as I do, but he's using it in a very different way than I am.
And the object's at 40 miles. So all that information between the 30 and 40 that you would be able to see otherwise, but if the conditions were more clear, you're not going to be able to see. So if you were to show this picture, I would suspect that you would either have a portion of the hill or a portion of the wind turbine optically obscured, because the ground layer is limited, and then the rest of it is the sky layer, everything above the ground. And if the ground layer is limited at 15 miles, 20 miles, that's the last bit of ground you can see. Therefore, optically, you're not going to see all the way down to the bottom of that hill. You may not even see the entire wind turbine. So that's, in a sense, part of how I would respond to this. It would be very difficult to get an exact prediction because conditions change.
Yeah, but as I said, during the 4 seasons I was there shooting at that winter, summer, spring and fall, and also during sunrise, midday, evening, and just before sunset, there really isn't that much of a difference. So just skip anything optical and just do it geometrically. Now, that one. For when I'm going to have that talk with Plane Reality, I'm not going to talk too much about it now, because if he sees this, I don't want to spoil it. But talking about just the geometrical part of stuff, where something flat hides something above and all of that. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense at all.
That's, in a sense, part of how I would respond to this. It would be very difficult to get an exact prediction because conditions change on a day-to-day basis. The distance of the horizon changes on a day-to-day basis, which is why you get different amount of the object cut off on different days. From the bottom up, you get different.
Now, I know when I do my SketchUp stuff on YouTube, I try to not be too much of a shake. I know it's probably too much shaking already, but this is making me dizzy. He's all over the place. It's like, oh no, this should be a bit smoother, but yeah.
Different amounts on different days. And I would expect that you can probably see a portion of the wind turbine, considering how far this is and how far the distance is. But that's how I would explain it. It has to do with the distance of the ground layer as that ramps up, and then the limit of that is going to be the limit, and then the rest is going to be the sky layer. And because this is so far and it's going to be shrunk away quite a bit, you're only going to see a portion of it. over a planar surface.
Yeah, but if you're standing in front of, let's see, a light pole, just going into some geometrical stuff again, but let me just fast forward to the ending of his presentation, and we're going to cut this video there. It's already 40 minutes or something, so let's cut it a bit short.
Hard to sort of handle the information and how to input it, but I'll leave it at that.
That's not actually half bad. Yeah, I'm giving him credit there because he actually done something, and looking at what he is covering here, that is not too far away from what's covered in my photo. The rest of it is totally wrong because that top should be well down below even his drawing. So this is not right, but yeah, that covered part, not half bad.
But even on the globe Earth, like, you can't predict it on the globe Earth either, because
I can.
Because I mean, they have like what they claim is the curve, but everything doesn't just cut off at the curve consistently. You have different days you can see further, different days you can't see as far. So that's why on the globe Earth, this side of the discussion, they always bring up, you have these refracted horizons, they call it, So, and they have different theories of how the horizon is refracted differently on different days. So, I mean, if I showed you a picture and said, hey, how would you predict this on the globe? You wouldn't really be able to do it either. And I'm sure I could stump you if you were just to say, well, here's what the curve should be, so it should cut off right there. We'd be able to show pictures all day and say, nope, it doesn't cut off there. So it's pretty impossible to really make a prediction unless you perhaps could know all the conditions and all of the effects, all the way through. Because you get, there's variation, but it can't be predicted.
Yeah. I'm just going to pull through that last part and I'm going to end this video. So if you want to see the rest of it, yeah, there's 3 hours, 47 minutes to take from it. As Geo said there, that should be impossible. I'm going to say this now to either Geo or anyone else who is watching this, Flat Earthers. Please try me. Just go out there, do an observation. This plain reality guy here, he had, I'm going to see, and he had, yeah, this is a stupid one. Here he has some observation, and there's someone else's observation there. But he's, for one of those, just 13 kilometers and just 15 centimeters above water. No, don't do that. Anyone, plain reality or Geo or anyone else on that channel, Discord channel, anyone, go outside, go high up in somewhere where you have some great viewing point. Do an observation for something really far away. Then please give me either just your elevation, the distance to the target, and the target elevation, or the coordinates for where you are and the coordinates for where the target is. That's all I'm asking for. Then I'm going to make a prediction and show you before you show how it looks in your photo. But then again, if you take a photo, don't do a wide angle iPhone something, just zoom in a little bit so I can see afterwards if I'm right or not. So yeah, please just try me. Now let's end this thing here, and I'm going to leave you to the rest of the video, and you can skip forward and backwards. It's happening a lot, but yeah. Here's the thing, Geo. Try me, please. Just go out, make an observation, and give me one of two pieces of data. Oh, yeah. Either your height, the length, the distance, and the target height, or the coordinates of where you are and the coordinates of the target. That's all I need, and I can predict it in minutes. Yeah, that's all I'm asking for. I did it there. I can do it now. Try me.
And what happens when you're wrong?
I'm not.
What happens when it doesn't match the observation?
I have done this now for 7 years, and I haven't been wrong yet. Sorry.
Black Swan's fake. Cool.
No, Black Swan is full of distortions.
Mount Canigou is repeatable.
Taylor, the biggest nihilist of them all, pops in. I don't remember if she was there before or not. Taylor is there. And yeah, I did the Mount Canigou. I'm actually going to do that just now right away to show. I'm just going to pop up there, file, open, SketchUp, M, T, Canigou. There. Missed it. And I'm also going to, while it's there, I'm going to open the other one to show how it's impossible on a flat Earth. File, open, SketchUp. I have done 2 of these there. Because, as if you probably remember, that Mount Canigou had sunrise or sunset in it. I'm just going to check now if I'm on there. So, the Mount Canigou. Zoom. P1000, P900 mode. So yeah, that's the height of the mountain. So if the Earth was flat, you should see all of it. If the Earth is a globe. So she asked for it while I was there, and I said I had it, but I never got a way to show it. Sorry. On the globe Earth, without refraction, it's not visible. So I'll just go a bit here. There it is. There's Mount Canigou. But this is done over water. And even though it's high up, it's really, really far away. So if we add a tiny bit of refraction, now it's visible. You see the top of it. And also the sun is behind here. So if you want to try that on the flat Earth. Now, this is where it happens. The observer is there, the mountain is there. 0.1 there. There we have it. There's sunrise, sunset behind Mount Canigou on the flat Earth. But the sun isn't there. It's up there. So your line of sight towards that sunset, where the sun is that line. As I said before, with this trying to be stable, yeah. The sun is 3,000 miles up there. You are down there. So that line is toward that sunset, but you are seeing it over there. So then there is some problems there. Because then your line of sight has to go via that mountain and then up. Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna leave it at that. And if you want to see the rest of it, I'm gonna post that. This video is now 3/4 of an hour, so I just had a quick review. And again, there will be hopefully a discussion with this Plane Reality guy sometime not too distant future. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. See you next time. Bye-bye.